Aloha! So this is the look that we're going to be going for today. It's sort of, I think it's kind of like a sunrise. It's sort of a golden orange and sort of a light bluish green and sort of a bright blue in the corner. So yeah, like a sunrise. Very tropical, bold lip. That's the lip we're going to, so yeah, that's the lip. Thighs. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I did this look, you should stay tuned. Okay, so keep watching. Okay, so let's get started. I already have on my base, and we're going to start off with our orange color. And the orange color is called OCS, or that's short for Orange Colored Sky, if you're familiar with Nat King Cole. You'll get it. Or I should say, if you're familiar with Nat King Cole, you'll get it. Okay, so we're going to just pack that on. Can't really tell on camera, but we're going to see in the pictures. So yeah, there it is. Orange colored sky. Okay, nice and focused. And just packing him on in the inner corner. Okay, like so. Okay. Alright, and now we're going to go in with Colores. And it's described as a minty turquoise. It's a sort of satin, I suppose. Yeah. Sort of a satin, not quite matte. Sort of matte, but still shimmers. Of course, all colors, as always, are by Magnolia Makeup. Like, all makeup is by Magnolia Makeup. Okay, so yeah, I wasn't talking as I was doing it, but I was just packing Colores on right next to and slightly overlapping it with Orange Colored Sky. Okay, speaking of that, cool. Listen to my iPod, guys, sorry. Okay, so yes, that's Colores. And right next to Colores, we're going to be putting Chlorine, which is sort of a, I describe it as like sort of a Caribbean blue. These are all sort of like satin and pearlized, satin pearl. Yeah, sort of satin and pearl colors. None of them are quite matte that I'm using. And Chlorine is no exception. So yeah, just blend those. And how I blend, I just kind of pat. I slightly overlap the two colors, then I sort of pat them together. That's how I blend. Okay. Okay. Okay, so Chlorine's where we want them to be. Now, taking a dome crease brush like this guy, if he would decide to focus, do the little hand thing. Like so. There he is. And so we're going to take a little bit of our Chlorine on the little crease brush. And kind of do a little, slightly, just drop the brush. That's not good. Recovered. Okay, taking more of the Chlorine and sort of going to do a slight hooded eye. So kind of taking it and bring it slightly over. Not all the way, just slightly, just sort of over Colores. Okay, kind of wiping them off, not taking any more on the brush, and just sort of blending out the edge. Like so. Okay, blend him a little bit more. Okay, and if you want, you can go back in to the other colors and sort of touch them up if you like. I may touch up a little bit of the Colores, just a touch. like so. And since I'm touching Explore, don't want OCS to feel left out. I'm gonna touch him as well. Sort of blend him out. Okay, so that's that. And sort of a trick that I use for blending out the edge of this, like if you don't want to add any more, like a noticeable color to this, but you still want to blend it, very easily, is you take a sort of flesh colored eyeshadow, the color of your flesh, I should say. I don't know why flesh always means like peachy color, whatever, neither here nor there. But yeah, you just take that color and sort of blend out at the edge. Now I'm not using a flesh colored eyeshadow, I'm actually using an actual powder foundation that is 2 shades lighter than my own. My foundation color is Magnolia Makeup's Mahogany, and this color right here that I'm using is Toffee, which is 2 shades lighter. So I'm just sort of going to take Toffee and blend along the edge of that. Sort of place him, and that just sort of helps it blend. But if you can use powder foundation if you like, or you can just use a sort of skin colored eyeshadow rather. Okay, like so. Blend out some more, like that. Okay, and it just makes it, it's not a harsh line. Okay, now you can totally leave it like this, but I'm gonna go for a little bit of shimmer underneath the brow using my favorite highlight, Sphinx, or Sphinx, whatever you decide to call your Egyptian architecture. So putting him on and gonna blend him out a whole lot, like blend him out within like an inch of his life. So bring him all the way down on like almost into the blue, and sort of blend all those guys together. Okay, so yeah, that's done. The top lid is just about done when it comes as far as shadow placement. Now we're going to work on the bottom, and using the same little smudger brush that we put on our highlight with just now, we're going to dip it, just the tips of it, into chlorine, like so, and sort of connect the top lid to the bottom. I'm sorry, sort of not on camera, like this. Like that. Oh, not focused. Sorry about that, you guys. And put the chlorine just about on 2/3 of your lid. 2/3 of your bottom lid, I should say. Okay. Like so. Wiping off that, and we're going to dip our same smudger brush into the orange colored sky. Sorry if it's too much forehead in the camera, guys. Just the tips, just like so, and so we're gonna fill in the blanks. So sort of connect those two guys, like so. Okay, so that'll work. Now I'm going to be using, line the waterline with actual a powder. So I'm going to be taking just black. Just going to take a little brush, whatever, a tiny little brush, any brush that you feel comfortable using in your waterline, just go ahead and use, synthetic or otherwise. So we're going to pull this guy down, and going to put some just black right there. And you may think like, oh my god, putting powder in your eyes, isn't that irritating it? But not really. Like this, just adheres very well. And in some cases, it's a little bit easier than using a pencil. Okay, so that's him at the bottom. And now I'm going to put some top liner on and some mascara, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so we're all done. I have liner, put my liner on, a mascara, a terracotta blush, and a very, very bold lip. This is Magnolia Makeup's Dolly. excuse me. Yeah, Dolly. So it's sort of a, it's like a fuchsia or like a magenta. So yeah, that's what I'm wearing. And yeah, I'll wear this. I have before. This is totally the look I've done. And that's it. Product information is gonna be down there. Down there. And yeah, so thanks for watching. Thanks guys. See you later.